Okay, I had to stop recording on the iPhone. It just wasn't going very well with trying to keep the camera still while I was trying to point it at the screen. So I'm resuming here from ScreenFlow. Hopefully we can get a better capture with this. So hopefully you'll be able to see everything this time. The iPad recording, I'm sorry I cut off the side there. I need to come up with a better way of rigging my iPhone to record what I'm doing on my iPad. Need to get a tripod or something. It'll help out in the future. In any case, I wanted to show you how I have the pathing set up for your game. It's pretty important to understand so that when we make changes in the future, you'll know what we're working with. Basically, I have a bunch of paths set up here in different rows and different path numbers, 1 through 6, and the rows are 1 through 5. The reason for this is so that we can switch from one path to the next, as well as staying what visually looks like in the right areas we need this rabbits to maneuver across the different paths here. Now for this scene, we've got this bunch of trees in the middle here. So in our path controller script, I made it where the rabbits will not move anywhere from these here on the left, anywhere of these on the right, until it gets to a specific row. And that way you'll never see the rabbits trying to go behind these trees here. I found that to be real important because it just looked really bad when they did before. We have a lot of different things we can do here with the path. You see that I have a dip here, which allows us to be able to make it look like the rabbits are traversing these hills a lot better than what they would have if we just had them go a straight line. You also see that we can use a different combination for your different scenes so that we can avoid things like these trees, move up and down hills in the ways that you would like. I'm sure there will be a lot of adjustments you want to make, especially about how the rabbits get closer to the camera. I don't know how close you want them to get, how high up in the scene do you want them. I don't know if you want them blocking the view. You'll have to take a look at the videos and let me know what you think. We have a lot of different scripts here. This is a path script. It pretty much controls the logic about how the different rabbits are going to progress and move between different paths. We have our throw script here, which we will expand on to accommodate for the other weapons. We have a script here to make sure the rabbits are always facing the camera. And this is what we use to be able to make the weapons twirl when we throw them. This script here is going to pretty much control our gameplay. It's very basic right now, but as soon as we make some decisions about how levels are going to be set and how scores are going to be saved, this script will get much bigger. Some various things here we needed to be able to make sure that the physics were working in ways that worked well for the game. The rest of these are pretty simple. Now this throw script has got quite a bit to it. But in any case, let's get a better view of this here. We have a two-part camera system. This is our main camera, which is going to control our scene. And then we have a GUI camera up here. Now this camera system here is overlaid on top of the other, and it allows us to get whatever GUI elements we want on the screen and to control them independently. It also gives us performance to handle it this way. And we have different transitions we can use in these buttons. Right now, when you saw I clicked on the caret on the iPad, you saw that we had different transitions that we use on the different GUI elements. That particular one is using two different transitions, one being a punch scale and a punch rotation. But as you can see, we have a lot of different options here we can use for the GUI to really animate the way that it works. So I wanted you to be aware of that so that you can make requests. We can do quite a bit to animate exactly how your buttons come onto screen, what they do when you press them, and it really makes the game come to life to be able to utilize that. So I suggest putting a little bit of thought into how you want the buttons to react, if you want them to move around the screen at all. In any case, this is really starting to come together. I have a panel manager here that is going to be having other entries here for us, for our main menu and for your store to be able to purchase different weapons. And the panel manager itself also has transitions. Now these transitions allow us to move a group of GUI elements at a time. So we can animate the way that it flies into the screen, zooms in, zooms out, in addition, just like the buttons. So I wanted you to be aware of that. In any case, things are coming along, man. I hope you really like the product. I'll talk to you soon. All right.